everybody, and welcome back to another Gran Turismo 7 Muddy Method video. And into this video we are going to be using this car right here, which is the Aston Martin DP-100 Vision Gran Turismo. Alrighty then, so the car is on sale in the brand Central, so let's go in. Once we're in, go to Europe, and then in the United Kingdom press on Aston Martin, and once you're in, go into the showroom. Once you are in the showroom, scroll to right a bit, and this is the car that we'll be using today. This is the Aston Martin DP-100 VGT, Vision Gran Turismo. So this car right here costs a total of 100, well not 1,000, it costs a total of 1 million credits. So yeah, it costs the same as pretty much every other Vision Gran Turismo car in the game. So yeah, there is a bunch of colors, 14 colors in total in the color selection. Let's start off from the left side, and then we'll slowly scroll through the right. So starting off with this one, very nice green, I love it. And then we have this green with the racing yellow, which is the one I've gone for. And then scrolling through, yeah man, this car has a lot of very nice colors. Like, they look good, and the color combination as well. These are some very nice colors. Alright, before we continue, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. That's not a lot, and I really appreciate it. Anyway, so here is the tune. This is a 700 pp tune, so we're mainly going to be running racing hard tires. Make sure you guys have a set of intermediates and heavy wets, because we do need it for the race that we're gonna do. And other than that, that's literally it, because this car right here, you can't really change anything. So yeah, also this car right here, straight out of the showroom, the performance points is like 699.31, so we don't need to detune it or anything for the 700 pp race. So yeah, as you guys can see, we can't adjust the suspension, we can't adjust the differential, we can't even change the aerodynamics and the transmission, which is a shame. Kinda sad. I drove this car and it actually feels quite nice. I quite like it, although it is a little slippery because of the lack of downforce, because you know, we can't change it whatsoever. Other than that, I did change the brakes. The front and rear balance is, for me, I like it at +4. This, you guys can just change it on the fly mid-race. So yeah, that's literally it. It's extremely simple. Probably the most simple thing ever, because you don't really have to change anything. If you guys were wondering, my race difficulty will be set to easy for this one. Alright, moving on. So for the rest that we're gonna be doing, we'll be in Europe. So press on Europe and up here, 24 hours of Le Mans in France. So press on that. Once you're in, go to World Touring Car 700, and this is the race that we're gonna be doing today. So this is an endurance race, so it is 30 minutes long. It's tire and fuel consumption as per usual. And yeah, this race right here does have random weather. So yeah, because of that, the result of each race is going to be different. Alright, jumping straight into the race, and time for me to tell you guys the strategy that I've gone for. Also, there is kind of a specific way that I drive this car, because apparently if you shift at the specific time and if you keep your rev at a specific area, the car will get a lot of boost from the turbo, and you will go way faster compared to just fully revving it up, which is quite interesting. Alright, so the area where you should keep your rev in should be at around 5,000, 6,000 and 7,000 RPM. Those three numbers in your rev range, you'll get so much boost from the turbo, like a crazy amount. You will blast down the straight or anywhere you're, you know, full throttling or accelerating. So yeah, in order to keep your rev range around 5 to 6 and 7,000 RPM, you wanna pretty much change gear the moment you see the red bar appear on your rev bar. So yeah, so right here I'll show you guys an arrow on when I'll shift. So there you go, the red bar appeared just for a second, and that's when you're going to shift. So yeah, as you guys can see, we are going to be shifting very early in this car, but when you do that, you're actually going to be saving fuel, and at the same time you're actually going to be faster. So yeah, with that combined with this fuel map, which I'm running on fuel map 3, you'll be able to run 3 full laps before having to pit to refuel. And if you guys want to run 4 laps, shift the same way as this, but on fuel map 6 instead. And if you do that, you should be able to run a total of 4 full laps. Alright, so I want to talk about the car for a bit in terms of handling and how stable it is. So this car right here, in terms of handling, It's alright. You gotta be a bit more gentle if you're going on bumpy parts of the track, or if you're going on a big chunky curb, because the car is not gonna like it and you can easily lose control. So just be a little careful, be a little slow around the bumpier parts of the track, because this car right here is a bit slippery, and the suspension setup, which you can't change, is not the best. So yeah, a bit unfortunate for that, but the speed you get like in the straight line makes up for it. So this is a pretty interesting car to say the least. It does take quite a bit of time to get used to, especially for me. It took me quite a while to get used to driving the car, with the shifting, the way it handles, the stability and all that. But over time, I got used to it, and it actually doesn't feel too bad driving it. I quite enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and by the way, keep in mind this race right here, the weather is randomized, so the result of your race might be different compared to the footage I'm showing you guys right here. This footage I'm showing you guys right here actually did not rain at all in this race, so it was a completely dry race for me this time. So right here, I am gonna be entering the pit lane at the end of lap number 3. So as I enter the pit lane, what I'm gonna do is swap to a new set of racing hard tires, because it's not gonna rain. The track is still dry. So swap to new set of racing hard tires, and I'm also gonna refill the car until it is full. Also, if you guys were wondering, after I exited the pit lane, my fuel map is still going to be set to 3. So right here in this footage, as you guys can see at the end of lap number 6, I am going to be entering the pit lane. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do the same thing, which is get a new set of racing hard tires and refuel the car until it is full. And right here, after exiting the pit lane, what I do here is that I do set my fuel map all the way to 1, because this is pretty much going to be my final lap of the race. Alright, so let's talk about the penalties that can win your clean racing bonus for this race right here. So there's only one, and that's if you pass under a yellow flag. So if a yellow flag ever comes up, don't do anything silly, don't get a penalty from the yellow flag, and you and your clean racing bonus should be okay. And skipping towards the end right here, so the timer has reached 0, and it's the final lap, and crossing the finish line, finishing first place. There we go. And here's the payout. There we go, got my clean racing bonus, and this is the time it took for me to complete the race. Alright, and that's going to be it for today's Gran Turismo 7 money method video. So yeah, the strategy part for this video is a bit longer than usual, because I had to explain that gear shifting part, which I discovered while driving the car. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's Gran Turismo 7 money method video. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next one, and bye bye.